welcome back to my channel, 18 Crow Tarot. Let's start by clearing. I'm Stacy, and I wanted to do an energy check-in. Let's see what energies are working with you at this moment in time. Trust that when you see this message, there's something here for you. So we have Taurus and the moon in the 9th house. That goes with perhaps from an earthy. We just had the Taurus moon, so perhaps the changes that happened with the moon caused a big shift in your emotional body, your personal flow, your reactions, and let's see, soul development. You're being called for something. You're being called to travel, wisdom, philosophy, higher education, law and religion, cross-cultural relations, learning, ethics. So let's see, I think it's calling you to expand. And today's Thursday, so it's also the energy of Jupiter, which is growth and wisdom and expansion. So it's very aligned with even the energy of today. Hold on, where's Taurus? Stability, energy and motion, expression, permanence, values, and sensuality. All right, that's awesome. So let's see what Spirit has to say to you at this point in time. I've already pre-shuffled all the decks, so let's just jump in. Oh, actually, let me start my clock. I have to stay under 15 minutes, so I can, oops, okay. Right now we have distance. Why? Sacred space again, so that's still the energy around here, trickery and fear. Okay, so you're keeping yourself distance from anything that wants to trick you or implant seeds. Look at this. It's so funny because I'm saying implant seeds of fear, and this like almost reminded me of that. At the bottom we have wrath. It's almost like you had it and scavenged, like you had it with that low energy. Because honestly, fear is a low vibrational energy. So you're almost like choosing to distance yourself, or this is a call for you to distance yourself from anything that's like that. Anyone that's around you that just likes to create chaos for no fucking reason. Oops. That likes to create chaos for no reason, just because they're bored with life, just because they think it's funny to mess with you and see you react and things like. It's like, okay, so let's see. Can you tell us a story here? Past, present, future. The Emperor. Past, present, future. So the story is that you're an emperor. You're becoming this steady energy, and I don't know what it means. It's almost like this crow is looking this way and this crow is looking this way. It's almost like you are going the wrong direction. And the story here is that you're creating something passionately. You're single. If you're single and this resonates, this is extra confirmation that this message is for you. Because we have the 9 of Pentacles. That's someone highly independent, beautiful, charismatic, outgoing, and stable. You know, nothing can really hold them down, basically. And you have the Page of Pentacles, which is also, you're getting that new pentacle. You have 9, now you're going for the 10th. It's almost like you're still trying to create everything. and you're thinking of that Empress energy. So it's almost like if you're trying to come in union with someone and this resonates, this is definitely what's going on here. Temperance. Yeah, so you're tempering, you're like the energies, the masculine and feminine energies. You're tempering yourself from the distance that you had to take from things that were just making you react and throwing you off balance. And maybe, just maybe, I feel like, oh my goodness, I don't know why I've been having these like love readings feels, but let's say it's almost like you're trying to, you see how this crow is pouring from one cup to the other. It's almost like you're gonna start to give to someone, and here's the Empress with that cup over here. So we have the 9 of Pentacles, like, the sun, everything. It's almost like yeah, you're thinking of giving to someone equally. You want that, right? You want to create something. And then we have the 3 and the 3 that confirms also like the energy of creating. If this is just for someone, if you're not actively talking to someone, maybe you'll meet someone that this will happen and it's coming to you, because this is like a confirmation that you're actively doing these changes of distancing yourself. Then it's almost like it will happen, but at the end of the day, it's up to you if you make the choices and what you do, what you attract anyway. If this is for someone single and you're not looking today, you're not looking for anyone else, you're not talking to nobody, then what this is signifying is that you're beginning to pour equally between your masculine and your feminine side. And this is for someone who's highly got their authority of themselves, because it's also paired with the Nine of Pentacles, which is someone very independent, that like nobody can tell them what or what. And we have the Queen of Cups, which is someone highly intuitive, very loving, very motherly, and the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like you got luck on your side. You can do anything you want at this moment in time. And oh, the Queen of Swords. So oh my gosh, so the ten of Cups. So it's like this is also a Pisces energy. The Queen of Cups is also a water sign, but it seems like you've learned how to embody all these different energies. Because the Empress is all the queens in one, the Empress is all the kings in one. So you've learned you've mastered all of the energies. You've mastered how to be nurturing, you've mastered how to be cutthroat, and how to be analytical and logical, how to be stoic and control over your emotions. So this is this is showing that like maybe these two energies, the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups, will allow you to spin the wheel to your to your benefit with what you want, towards your happy ending, which is you coming in union with someone. So if it is coming in union with someone, it will be your counterpart, the Emperor to the Empress, or the Empress to the Emperor, depending on who's watching right now. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's see. The Hierophant, this confirms a marriage or a contract. So this could also signify coming in contact or coming in union with like a really good proposal for a business opportunity, that it will signify creating something. And that also confirms the Three of Wands, which is creation. 3 is creation. The Page of Pentacles, so it's like a new opportunity, like a messenger, like something is coming to you that will allow you to take that chance on yourself. So let's see more about this fear. Oops. Okay, so perhaps worrying too much and rotting away is what maybe someone else wants for you. But I feel like that's what you have to be careful of. Just like say no to anything that worries you, like just don't even give it attention. Anything that's not like, let's say energies, right? Like when you learn how to use energies, you learn that it moves. Sometimes it's your energy, sometimes it's not. So it's asking you to pay attention to that and not let it get stagnant, you know? Not sitting in the worries, not sitting in the stress for too long. Okay, can you tell me more about the trickery card? Ooh, we got 2 as well. All right, so we have the Way and the Moon. So it's almost like a mystery of trickery. It's like perhaps, yeah, like either the environment, how you grew. So like it could be your own thinking patterns, self-sabotage, you know what I mean? And because the Moon sometimes refers to that, like where you have to think about, like it's also Pisces energy, but like when you have to it's like there's a mystery within you, so you have to go within, you have to introspect, and that's where you see like what you've been doing for so long, that it kind of like you kind of have to remove the blocks, right? Or once you see the blocks. Oh, and today there was a song that it was like, I can see clearly now, the what? The rain is gone. And then it was like, I can see all obstacles in my way. And we have the way, so it's almost like once you can identify what's in front of you, what's blocking you, it's easier to remove. So the first step is awareness, and not allowing it to control you anymore or to trick you that otherwise, right? The Way is also that higher guidance, that path, and it's also the Hierophant. The Hierophant is the male of the High Priestess, which is someone also with divine authority, with connection to God, and you have like the key to that connection. So it's also asking you to distance yourself. It's confirming almost like sometimes like tempering between the world and your inner world, the outside world and your inner world, right? Because the more you stay connected to God, to your higher guidance, to yourself, even the more you pour back to yourself as well, the better you'll do, and the more you'll be in these energies that are highly beneficial to you, you know, like in control of your life. That's what we want. The all, yeah. Embrace your whole entirety. You're a part of everything. And here goes the 7 of Cups. So there's like some types of illusions, but it gets cleared out when you go into hermit, when you go into meditation within, and that's where you can turn like the indecision, the lack of clarity, to decision, to clarity. You know what I mean? And notice all the moons. So that's like that yeah, illusions, that night energy, female energy, you know, it's like Let's see what else we can hear about this. What does this pertain to? Any more messages about this? Any more topics you want me to talk about? What else? Okay. So yeah, so wake up. This is your wake-up call to pray, to repent. In the situation, it would be to repent. It was almost like to come clean with yourself, like with whoever, like to just to wake up. Like wake up and go for what you're called to. All right. I don't know what else. Oh, let's see this one. I want to see the shadow. What's going on in the shadow at this moment? What's in your shadow that maybe you need to see right now that will benefit the viewer? All right, we got a bunch. Let's fly through these. The pillar. So here we go. The pillar, the foundation, the strength to stand, to go through something. Self-love gives you strength. So this is almost like an order. Wow. So start with the foundation. Start with the pillars. What are your pillars? Find the strength. You have the strength, so you have to find it in yourself. How do you maintain it? By giving yourself self-love, tempering that your own cup.